So a few days ago, Sana Barawa made a post mocking CS for saying that Nigerian newspaper recognized her as a DPM, that is Deputy Prime Minister of United States of Biafra, and that insult that the Sana Barawa always give to Igbo people, you know, he used that opportunity to insult COS because to him, Nigerian news having a reporting, her posts and her decisions, as a deputy prime minister, it did not go down well with Sona Brawa and their group. On attempt to drag CS down, he made some utterances which I have highlighted here on this channel. I made it clear to us that he was trying to drag her down at the same time indicting PM, different Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, when he said that for you to have anything about you reported by Nigerian newspaper or Nigerian news simply means that one, you are working for the government, or you have paid them to report it. Then today they are celebrating that their own news has made it to Nigerian Daily Post and some other news magazine, as you can see. So look at it here. You can see this one as well. So Sonak Barawa choose to celebrate it. Why? Because it have touched their own. Like they are not happy that their name is there. But when this same news report stuff from COS, Sonny twisted it that she's working for Nigeria. That for her to make it in the newspaper simply means that she's working for them, or she have paid heavily to them. He forgot that when PM was here, the same news platform always carry his posts and his activities on the frontline news. And this woman here, because not only Sonak Barawa, but these are the same people that just few weeks ago, they criticized COS using that to mock. But today they are happy with it that they are now, they have made it in Nigerian newspaper. Listen. A wonderful Biafra. Anyway, the person that you are going to listen to now is Betty Ford. You can see her name here. And please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Give it a thumbs up. Now, I want to listen to what she said, and you can sense the joy in her tone because they always like it, but they pretend that they don't like it. Let's hear. My wonderful Biafrans, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your location. Ndị be anyị ga-ebelugo na mgbagbu unu mana anyị nwa na-achụ nta. Our APM has done it again. If you look at this very video, you will see where Nigeria Times wrote there, Reggie rallies US lawmakers in Washington for Biafra recognition. Nkere. You see, they are so scared. Every move we make, they will be scared. But my people, you know what? Washington has recognized us, and make no mistakes. That is a lie from pit of hell. Washington have not recognized anything. That is not the fact. But these people, they can go at any. I'm not here to wish them bad, to be honest with you. Don't get it twisted. I'm not here to tell you that because I'm not in support of Nkere, that if they are getting it right, that I will be a support to them. No, but have to set the record straight. Unlike them, that using voodoos and the attack on other groups, there may be people who is not in line, aligned with their own belief and their own support and their own way of agitation, but they want everyone to fall to them, to focus on them and rely on them. Which is not possible. But let us hear her, because anything that is not is lie, I will tell you that is a lie. Washington have not recognized anything. Don't get it wrong. Don't just fall for that. They're just trying to give you, false hope. And I'm not saying that Washington recognizing Biafra is a taboo, but we have to say it when they recognize. And no, I don't even believe that any country will organize them at moment. Why? They will need to see how divided they understand what they're representing because they don't have the mandate of Biafrans. They can see that everything going on, other people they're following it. That's why when you are attacking COS and in the name you are debunking something because you are not part of it, it simply means that you are attacking yourself. But when you say the truth to like what I'm doing now, telling you that Washington have not organized anything, please don't get it. The guy, don't get it twisted. The guy is taking picture, random picture like Nkere here, taking picture with a congressman is possible. Someone that lives in US actually told me that you can go to Capitol Hill and take photo with your own senate, like your own congressman, or you may request to take picture with any other congressman, like you want to greet them. They are accessible. Do you get the point? They are accessible. So it's not unlike Nigeria. But we use this Nigerian mentality that taking picture with a senator is especially in the Senate House, maybe outside the compound, outside the building, you can take a picture with a senator. Maybe one or two, three senators gather together, you take photo. In Nigeria, it's not possible like that. It is very difficult for you to even come close, but in US is not. So we use this kind of respect that because you know what it takes to have a contact of a senator or to get close to a senator in Nigeria, that kind of thing. In America, it's not like that. So seeing Nkere hanging around with them is not a yardstick. But let's continue because I don't want you to misunderstand the whole thing using Nigerian mentality.
Very soon, it will be in the open.
That they're recognizing them, they have recognized them, that very soon it will be in the open. Look at her age, yo. Look at the woman talking here. Is not a young person, but common truth is difficult for them for her to say. Now listen,
We, Biafrans, we are not going back to Nigeria. Never. We are marching forward. Biafra Republic government in exile. We have made it. We have done it again. So, my people, is a very welcome and good news. When Donald Trump ruled America the first time, Buhari ran and visited him. Recently, it was revealed that America has been sponsoring their Boko Haram under the regime of Joe Biden. But now, all those aids have been stopped. So he ran to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump asked him, "Why are you killing my Christian brothers in Nigeria?" And he denied.
anyway, for those of you contributing money to Ogenkere and their group, one thing I want you to understand is that this bridge you are seeing here is what PM, you know, used to call the movement before he was arrested. And the reason why Biafran government, was declared is to move from this bridge to United States of Biafra, which will enable you to recognize the state of Biafra. You cannot recognize, as this woman, they recognize you as bridge or as United States of Biafra. Which I mean, what the recognition you are talking about, is it to recognize USB or to recognize bridge? Because you have to accept who you are before you looking for somebody to recognize you. Here they deny to be called USB, United States of Biafra, which they themselves on a video have gathered together and declared they all supported it. Elginkere was there, Chiamaka was there, all of them were there. Not all, because I did not see Betty, to be honest. But those of them who consider themselves as leaders of this their group, having their own leader as Ogenkere and all the rest of them, they only have one thing, which is lie. That's what they have in common. You move from this bridge, Biafran government in exile, to USB, you declared it in Finland, you spend months from January to December to plan for that, and everything was successful with the help of Ngozora Bezes US and other Biafrans, of course. Then, because these people that are piloting this fallback group now, they were not allowed to, be minister or secretary anymore because they used to be ministers in bridge. Then they moved to USB. They don't want, because their position had been tampered with. They don't want to move away because they want to remain bridge. Because if they use USB, it simply means that they are dragging, with Biafrans. So they'll have to look for a comfort zone where they can remain who they are as the ministers and piloting their affairs. This to tell you that these guys are enjoying wealth and money of Biafrans all this while. If not, tell me, why must they insist to remain in bridge after declaring Biafra? And they're telling you that Washington have recognized them as what? Remember, you declared Biafra and the whole world watched it. Now, what is the bridge after declaring Biafra? They will see you as a non-entity. Even the Elias, that could be one of the reasons why Elias decided to run away now, because nobody is seeing him anymore. They claim that his account was hacked and blah, 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 blah. So I don't know how many days or months you're going to take them to open your account if your account was hacked and you were unable to retrieve it back. What you should have done is to create a new account and announce to Biafran. After you have the media that are going to help you out on that. You have ambassador people, you have Nkere group that can announce for your new account, and your client, they will follow you back again, knowing fully well that the first one has been tampered with. But why they are not bringing the new account of Elias is to tell you that something is fishing. Elias, maybe why people they don't um, you know drag, they don't maintain life for long, or let's see that lie is a state lie, like a country like Finland gather together and sign a contract with Nigeria, which is a lie. Like, they know their intention, but they know what they want to gain from that lie. They can maintain it for long, that, but it's going to be a collective effort. But for one individual, as a one person, to insist on one particular lie he or she have told the whole world, maintain it for long is always difficult because they don't. So they have more, good conscience than black. That's not the fact. Now, these people maintain bridge is to for you to know that they're afraid of losing what they used to gain in bridge, because they don't have the chance. There's no space for them to drag position anymore with in USB. So for them to be in their comfort, they have to maintain bridge. Those who don't understand may not understand what I'm saying, but those who don't understand what I'm saying, they will they will reason with me, because it is very, very obvious. You cannot declare Biafra. Declaring Biafra is not sudden. Like I said, it was well planned, long term plan, and they executed it. But all of a sudden, they want to fall back. You get why, and that why is what you need to ask or answer that yourself. Then that will enable you to understand what they're doing.
Vehemently telling him that his people from Libya. How can a whole country be invaded by another country? He even mentioned it by himself. And they are killing your people on daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. And you could not do anything. Buhari was the one who formed Boko Haram with Shetima and the rest of them. Pantami Gumi, Garba, all of them, Malami.
So what she's saying is actually truth, like, in terms of what Buhari and the forming of Boko Haram. Like I said, that I don't support what they're saying does not mean that when you say the truth, I will not confirm that. I will confirm it. But please, the intention is not about what she's saying. She have already passed a message, which is a celebration of their prime minister Nkere appearing in Nigerian front newspaper after criticizing COS when the same thing happened, when Nigerian carried issue or news related to USB. So, and Nigerian government, of course, they are aware of this division, which is the main purpose of arresting PM. What was the main purpose of arresting, kidnapping Master Monokan? So, the purpose of that arrest is working, and Biafrans are helping them to solidify it by using voodoo and everything to attack each other. So, my people, tell me what you think about it. I would like to hear from you. Do you agree that do you agree that what Becky said? Even Nigerian news said, let me read this so that you can see a bridge relies bridge rallies or rallies US lawmakers in Washington for Biafran recognition. In Nkere, he said that Nkere is claiming that they're not confirming this. Understand English? This does not mean that Nigerian government is telling you that they are rallying around that this picture is about recognition. No, they are trying to quote what this guy claim. Are you getting the point? Now, the issue is that, is it true? Personally, I don't believe that. Why? Because the only thing you can see when they where they stand like this and take picture, anybody can do that. And this guy have a record of this kind of mischievous character, lying to people and pretend that to be what he's not. It's not something that is new to him. So anyway, tell me your own take on that, and I would like to hear from you. God bless you and see you again. Bye bye for now.